Guys, do have back and I'm recording another video on Minecraft. In this video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build monostable circuits. So in this video, I am going to show you how to build two of the main types of monostable circuits, which is the rising edge and the falling edge monostable. So as you can see, I've got four little areas. So one's gonna so these are just for future tutorials. So I'm first going to show you guys how to build the I'm going to show you guys how to build the rising edge first. So this is all you'll need for both. So you just need any old building block of your choice: redstone torch, redstone repeater, button, a piston, and a block of sand. Obviously, it doesn't matter what piston you use, be it a standard piston or a sticky piston. It doesn't matter because that's what you're using sand, because sand has physics, which means obviously when you place it, as you can see, it drops. So whether it's a normal piston or a sticky piston, it will still stick. But anyway, guys, so I'm first going to show you how to make the rising edge monostable. And for those of you guys who don't know what a rising edge monostable circuit is, it's basically a redstone circuit that will give an output during the rising sequence. And then right after, I'll show you the falling edge monostable, which will do the exact same thing, but it will give an output on the falling edge. That's what it's called a falling edge monostable. So what you guys are gonna first want to do is you guys are gonna wanna have your piston like this, facing up with a block of sand on its face. Obviously, if you want to, you can place it on the floor and dig down 3, but just for the tutorial, I'm going to place 3 blocks here. So what you guys want to do then is you're going to place 2 blocks behind the piston, and then you're going to place 2 blocks in front of it. So you want this kind of sequence of blocks so far. Pause the video right now if needed. Yeah, so then what you guys are going to want to do is on the lower 3 blocks, you're going to place redstone there, and then you're going to have a redstone repeater going into that redstone on 2 ticks delay, just like this. And then on these upper 2 blocks behind the sand and piston, you're going to place, on the furthest block away, you're going to place redstone dust, and then you're going to have a repeater coming out of the redstone dust on 1 tick delay. And then you're going to have another redstone repeater there on 1 tick delay. And now as you guys can see, so this is pretty much the circuit. And then you can have, like this repeater right now is your output. So you could lead this into anything, be it a door, a vault, a base, a safe, anything like that. But for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to lead it into a redstone lamp, just like that. And then what you guys want to do is just going to want to place a button and onto the side of this block, but obviously you don't necessarily have to place a button here, and you can place it if you really wanted to. You could have like redstone coming out here and have this leading into anything, be it like a combination lock. So right now, guys, so this right here, this block here is your input, and where this redstone lamp is, this is your output. So you can lead this into anything. So as you can see, this is the rising edge. So as you can see, when I click the button, the block rises and you get a 1 tick pulse. Click it again, and as you can see, the block rises and we get a 1 tick pulse. So that's a rising edge. Now obviously, so as you can see, you've got 2 separate circuits. You've got this one which will power the sand, because sand is a full block, it will go through the sand and give a redstone current outside on the other side of the sand to power whatever you place here. And then this other circuit, it will extend the piston and pushing the blocker up, but this is on 2 ticks delay. As you can see, if it's on 1 tick delay, then as you can see, it doesn't work. So the block gets extended, but because it's too quick, as you can see, we don't have enough time to get the 1 tick pulse out. So that's why it's on 2 tick delay, to give it time to give an output and to only give a 1 tick pulse. If it's on 3 ticks, you'll still get a 1 tick pulse, and if it's on 4 ticks, you'll still get a pulse, but it won't be a 1 tick pulse. So for it to be a 1 tick pulse, you need this to be on 2 ticks delay. But yeah guys, so that's pretty much it for the rising edge monostable. As you can see, it rises. Obviously when it rises you get an output, and when it's down you don't. Now guys, I'm going to show you how to build a falling edge monostable. And a falling edge monostable is the exact same as this, however it requires some slightly different circuitry. Because this one is quite simple. This is just the simple rising edge for a 1 tick pulse. Now this one is going to be the falling edge, also for a 1 tick pulse. So what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to kind of do like a semi-similar thing that you did here, but instead of placing like 2 lines, you're going to have one block like that and one block up left diagonal like this, and then you're going to have 2 blocks like this. Then you're going to have a piston facing up with a sand block on its face. And then right next to that sand you're going to have 2 more blocks. On the first one you're going to have a repeater, so it's a 1 tick delay. And this is your output, same as the other one. I'm just going to place a redstone lamp there, so it's just easy for the video. So now what you guys want to do is, on this block, as you can see, the same as the other one, you want to place a button there. And then before this sand block, you want to place a redstone repeater and 1 tick delay. On these 2 other blocks, you want to place 2 bits of redstone dust. And then you kind of lead that down like this, as you can see. And then what you guys want to do is you want to place a redstone torch on the side of this block to power that piston. Then you want to place redstone in there, so as you can see, when it gets powered, you see, you get power on the falling edge. So same as this one, you power it, you get power on the rising edge. But on this one, you get power on the falling edge, which is why it's called a falling edge monostable. But yeah guys, so that's pretty much like the redstone side of it done. Now it's time for me to show you how both of these actually work, for those of you who don't really understand redstone. Excuse me guys. So basically, and the same as with the falling edge is the same as the rising edge. This block right here is the input block. So you could lead this into pretty much anything. And then obviously, as long as you power this block, if you power this block, you will also get it, but you can power either of these blocks. But with this one, you can't power this block because you won't get the falling or rising edge monostable of it. But yeah guys, so what happens basically when you click the button is it sends 2 redstone output. So it sends 1 straight across, and it goes through the sand, and because sand is a solid block, and if you don't know what I mean by a solid block, it's basically a block that allows you to send a redstone current through it. So for example, if I place sand here, and I place a repeater like that and like that, so the same as this, and then if I have a redstone torch there, as you can see, because it's a solid block, the redstone can go from the power source, in this case it's a redstone torch, and it can go through the block because it's a solid block, and it will power this repeater, which will power whatever you power into. Now, however, if I get do a sea lantern, you see, sea lantern's also solid. However, if I get something if I get glowstone, as you can see, glowstone doesn't power it. As you can see, if I get a block of sand, so if I show you both types, so as you can see, so these are these for the exact same. This is the exact same system, but as you can see, this one is powered, this one isn't, and that's because glowstone is a transparent block, which means it doesn't give a redstone output, and that's regardless of whether you hard or soft power it. And also guys, if you're curious on how hard and soft powering works, then I will be making a video at some point in the future on how it works. But yeah guys, so that's the rising edge. yeah guys. And then obviously the falling edge is the exact same, but as you can see the circuitry is a bit different because obviously with this one obviously we can get an output on the falling edge of it. But yeah guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, then please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel with notifications on so you never miss a new video. And also guys, comment down below if you have any video ideas that you want me to do in the future. And also, if you want me to make a video explaining how hard and soft powering works in Minecraft with redstone, then definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'll definitely make a video on it in the future. But yeah guys, that's all from me, so I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. But until then guys, stay happy, stay awesome, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.